Hello, guys. Good evening. Welcome again to our channel. First of all, I want to apologize to everyone who's following me that I haven't made so many videos as I did before because, lately I've been busy working. That's not a negative stuff. It's a very good news, and thank very much to the Lord for giving me the opportunity and the strength and the ability to keep on working. So just to remind you that I have been my TikTok account was closed, was hacked, was I don't know. So I have a new TikTok account, and I hope I recover all my followers. And I thank you very much for your comprehension. So yeah, tonight I want to speak about the false prophets, false gurus, false teachers. I don't know how should I name them, because I keep seeing them online and in real life. Everyone is trying to influence. Everyone is trying to impose his, I don't know, theories, hypotheses, whatever. Why? Because the other day I saw a video of a priest, Christian priest. I'm not gonna say the confession and or name because I don't want to attack anyone. He's a YouTuber. He's a Christian priest dressed in black, talking about the immortality of the soul. What happens to the soul when we die? The soul keeps hanging around. Then he gets to pass a few borders, 7 borders, until if he's been a good fellow, he's going to heaven. If he doesn't, he's going the other way. The other day, also, I discovered a lady. She's a shrink. She's a psychologist, and she's specialized in hypnosis, going back to other lives which we supposedly to be lived. Um, and she's telling us that the soul keeps recycling during our lives, and then we get to reincarnate every time we die into something superior. Okay. Here in Spain, where I live, I saw a very well known doctor. He was a surgeon during 40, 50 years, and he claims to be seen a lot of events after his patients died, like I don't know, unusual activity around him in the room when he has died. Okay. Now I want to go to the Bible in Matthew 7:15. Jesus says something very important. He says, "Beware of false prophets." Warning. Okay, false prophets. What does it have to do with what I said? Or these people, first of all, they are entitled to say whatever they say because there are some authorities in the specific activity area. Okay, so that guy is a priest. The other lady, she's a psychologist, and the other guy, he's a surgeon. So, well, everyone has superior formation. They went to school. So you might say to me, why should I believe you when I can believe them because they are, you know. Also, I see a lot of yoga instructors on internet and on internet. I see Reiki teachers. Reiki is in, well, like some spiritual energy activity, something like this. Now, you might say, why should I believe you when I can believe them because they're some authorities? Well, I don't want you to believe me. I want you to believe this. And this is inspired by the one who came here and died for me and you, and he wants us to be saved, okay? And he's coming soon. And we need to prepare for his coming. How do we prepare that? How do I prepare my spiritual life? Listen to these people or listen to this Bible? These people claim that the soul goes around, or not only this is just one of the theories, all right? I keep hearing a lot of stuff, which, by the way, is not according to this, okay? It's directly opposite. So, who should I believe? Them or this book? Psalm 119, the very well known Psalm 119, says like this, verse 2: Blessed are those who keep his statutes and seek him with all their hearts. They do no wrong, but follow his ways. Okay? How can a young person stay on the path of purity? By living according to your word. Where is your word? Where is this word can be found? Here. Okay? Not to the shrink, not to the priest who's telling us the soul goes around, or the surgeon, as much as entitled as they be. Okay? In the Bible, doesn't say anywhere the soul goes. In the Bible says when the man dies, he goes into the dirt. You are dirt, you shall go back to dirt, says God in Genesis chapter 3, after man's falling. Alright? In Ecclesiastes 9, the dead know nothing. Jesus himself says Lazarus was dead. So dead, yes. In Ezekiel chapter 18, the soul which have sinned shall die. Okay? But this first death is not eternal. If we take action now, if we go back to Christ now, while we still have time and grace, we can be saved, but only when Jesus comes, not before. We don't hang around after death and then we go up to heaven. What point should be, because Jesus talks about a resurrection. Jesus talks about he comes back to gather his children. What point should have his returning if everyone is already up there? Okay? Why should we go to the false prophets? Because you know what's okay, whatever. If they want to talk about that, okay. But what's making me so frustrated is that down below in the comments, people are hailing them and they tell them, oh, thank you very much, dear lady, or your highness, whatever they call the priest or the doctor, for your divine wisdom. Divine wisdom. That is not divine wisdom. In 14 minutes of video, that priest never made any reference to the Bible. He didn't brought any evidence from the Bible for what he says, for what he claims. If you're a Christian priest, you have to come with this in your hand, not to talk about nonsense. First of all, you haven't been there to check it and come back and tell tell us if it's true or not. I haven't been either, but at least I have an evidence here. What do? I listen to them when I listen to this. Brothers, Jesus is coming soon. We need to prepare. By preparing us, we need first to know Him, to get to know Him. What does He want from us? Where is His words? What Jesus did when they tried to provoke Him, to challenge Him. He always said, "It is written." Where it is written? Here, my friends, my brothers. Okay? Therefore, the main purpose of this channel is to encourage people to come back to Christ now, today, while there is still time and grace. Okay? I'm sorry if I offended someone. I'm not talking here from my superior position of whatever guru or influencer that I am. I'm just a normal poor guy. But all I want is to meet you, your friends, your family, my friends, everyone, to meet up there where there's not going to be any more diseases, or suffering, or death, or whatever. Okay? Thank you very much for following me. Thank you very much for listening to me. I have to remind you that we are on TikTok, we are on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube in 3 different languages, and we get a video, we make a video every 2-3 days, sometimes 3-4 days, depending on the... Okay, thank you so much, have a nice evening, and I'll see you in the future episodes. Bye bye.